Okay, welcome to our channel. We post every Sunday, breathing, pranayama class, and yoga qigong. We post 2 classes, usually every Sunday. So if you like our classes here, please like and subscribe. Okay, so let's begin today by just finding our breath. And a good place to find the breath is the tip of the nostrils. You may notice that cool air coming in and the warm air flowing out. Just be with that breath for a few moments. You may notice the chest rising and falling, the abdomen rising and falling along with the breath. And we're going to set our intention here for this practice on giving ourselves permission to really slow down and remain focused on this breath, coordinating the movements. We're not coordinating movements. This class, we're just working on our breath. We're just working on our breath in this class. And the breath is something that you usually are carrying on unconsciously. And this is our time in this class to really focus our awareness. This is a special time that we set aside to really focus our awareness on the breath, because it's the breath that is one of the main things that we take for granted that's going on in the body. And this is our special time to give our conscious awareness to that process, engage consciously with a process that's usually going on unconsciously. And this is a perfect time right now if you have any particular prayers, mantras, personal affirmations, anything you'd like to say to yourself to help you with this breath here, this breath work that we're doing. You can do that now. Or you could just take a moment here to really focus your personal intention. And I'd like to express my gratitude to all of my amazing teachers. So let's just begin. We'll do a few rounds of alternate nostril breathing. Taking the right hand, we're going to use the thumb and middle finger. We're going to bring the first and middle fingers down to the palm and use the thumb and ring and pinky fingers. We're going to cover the right nostril with the thumb, exhale through the left. Inhale back through the left nostril. Cover the left nostril with the 2 fingers, exhale through the right. Inhale back through the right nostril. Cover the right nostril with the thumb, exhale through the left. Inhale back through the left nostril. Little pause here. Before you cover the left nostril, exhale through the right. Little pause, inhale back through the right nostril. Little pause, cover the right nostril, exhale through the left. And continue now at your own pace, just noticing those pauses. As you move through the practice, you may notice that the pauses become just a little bit longer. It's okay to let them extend out as long as you're not forcefully holding the breath. Okay, and now we'll stop that practice and just sit for a moment. And now we're going to continue with a modified version of this practice where we're going to actually inhale right and exhale left. We're not inhaling out and exhaling through each nostril. We're inhaling right, exhaling left. So right is inhale, left is exhale. So, and we'll have a little pause between. So let's try that. The same mudra, same fingers. Cover the left nostril with the two fingers, inhale right. Cover the right nostril with the thumb, exhale left. Cover the left nostril with the two fingers, inhale right. Cover the right nostril with the thumb, exhale left. Cover the left nostril with the two fingers, inhale right. Cover the right nostril with the thumb, exhale left. And continue at your own pace, observing the pauses. Once again, you may notice as we keep practicing here, as your practice moves along, that the pauses become a little bit longer. Just enjoy that pause between the breaths. And stop the practice. Sit for a moment. Now for the next practice, we're going to exhale somewhat forcefully through both nostrils. You may want to have a tissue or something because sometimes this helps get rid of some fluid. So what we're gonna do is, again, same mudra, first and middle finger on the palm, thumb, ring, and pinky fingers. And we're gonna exhale left, exhale right, exhale left, exhale right. And you will be inhaling. You wanna keep your mouth closed. But we wanna focus on the exhaling. The inhaling is gonna happen all by itself. We're just focusing on the exhaling. So it's gonna look like, so we just do that for a short period of time. Just give it a try and see how it works for you. Again, you may want to go grab a tissue or something because it sometimes does stir up mucus if you have that. So let's begin. This practice feels at all uncomfortable for you, just go back to deep breathing or regular alternate nostril breathing. And then stop the practice. Sit for a moment. Feel all the head energy in the head area. And now for the next practice today, I'd like to just work with a little bit of visualization. So we're going to visualize that we're inhaling and exhaling through different points along the body. I know that's not physiologically correct, but that's how we're going to do our visualization. So I just want you to, I'm going to point to, you can put your hand on your navel and your back and the center of the chest and the mid back, and then the throat and the back of the neck, and then the very base of the skull and the point between the eyebrows. So let's just try this, just experiment with how this feels, breathing with awareness to these different parts of the body. So bring your awareness down to that navel area and inhale to the back of the spine and visualize the breath coming in from the navel area to the back of the spine right behind it. And exhaling from the back of the spine out the navel area. Inhaling the navel area to the back of the spine. Exhaling back of the spine to the navel area. And continue this at your own pace. Again, you're going to probably, as you explore this practice, you'll notice the pauses between the breaths. Pausing at the back of the spine, pausing at the navel. Okay, and now stop that practice. We just rest for a moment. And now bring your vision up to the center of the chest and envision the next breath work. We're going to be envisioning the breath coming in the center of the chest to the back of the spine and coming out from the back of the spine right behind the chest out the front. So it's going straight through the body, center of the chest to the back of the spine out the front. So let's begin. Inhale through the center of the chest to the back of the spine right behind it. Pause, exhale from the back of the spine out the front of the chest. Pause. Inhale from the center of the chest to the back of the spine. Pause. Exhale from the back of the spine out the center of the chest. Inhale from the center of the chest to the back of the spine. Exhale from the back of the spine out the center of the chest. And continue this practice at your own pace. Again, exploring those pauses. For this practice, you can have your eyes closed. You can have them partially open or relax gaze forward. But you want to just be envisioning the center of the chest to the back of the spine. Okay, and now we're going to stop that practice and just rest for a moment. Now we're going to bring our awareness up into the throat, and we're going to envision that the breath is coming straight through into the throat to the back of the neck, and from the back of the neck straight out the throat. So this is my spine, the back of the neck, my throat, the air is coming in, going out, coming in, going out. So let's give this a try. Again, eyes can be closed, partially open, or relaxed gaze forward. So we're going to inhale through the center of the throat to the back of the neck. Pause. Exhale from the back of the neck out the center of the throat. Pause. Inhale from the center of the throat to the back of the neck. Pause. Exhale from the back of the neck out the center of the throat. Pause. Inhale from the center of the throat to the back of the neck. Pause. Exhale from the back of the neck out the center of the throat. And continue at your own pace. and stop the practice. For the last of this particular visualization exercise, we're going to go between the point between the eyebrows and the very base of the skull. So a little bit of an angle down. This is the base of my skull, and this is my point between my eyebrows. I'm going to inhale this way and exhale that way. Straight through the brain. That's what we're visualizing. Okay. All right, let's begin. Bring your awareness to the point between the eyebrows. Envision the breath coming back through the skull, straight through the brain to the base of the skull. And then pause there at the base of the skull, and then visualizing the air coming straight through the skull out this point between the eyebrows. Inhale from the point between the eyebrows to the base of the skull. Exhale from the base of the skull out the point between the eyebrows. Inhale from the point between the eyebrows to the base of the skull. Exhale from the base of the skull out the point between the eyebrows. And everyone continue at your own pace, remembering that you can choose to close your eyes, or you can have them partially open or relax gaze forward. Point between the eyebrows to the base of the skull to the point between the eyebrows. Inhaling through the point between the eyebrows, exhaling forward from the base of the skull. And stop the practice. And for our final practice here, we're going to go for the full yogic breathing. Let's remind ourselves where the sections are: the abdomen, rise and fall here, the chest, rise and fall, the collarbones, rise and fall with the breath. Abdomen, chest, collarbones, all rise and fall with the breath. So we're going to work with those three sections in the next practice. We're going to make a loose fist. Here, place the fist here in your lap, relax the elbows. Relax your face. Inhale, expand that abdomen, expand the chest, raise up the collarbones. Pause, allow that wonderful clean air to circulate through the whole body. Exhale, drop the collarbones, contract the chest, contract the abdomen. Big release. Inhale, expand the abdomen, expand the chest, raise up the collarbones. Circulate that air, circulate that beautiful clean air. And when you're ready to exhale, as you're prompted, drop the collarbones, contract the chest, contract the abdomen. Allow all the waste products to leave the body. And continue inhaling and exhaling with the three sections at your own pace. And your eyes may be closed, partially open, or with a relaxed gaze forward. And stop the practice. Just sit for a moment, just appreciating empty space where we do nothing. Just being for a few moments here. And thank you very much for joining me today.